Welcome to Mindful Moments and Mindful Senses. So this can be done absolutely anywhere, any place, any time, whether you're seated or on the move. Right now, if you are able to just simply find a spot where you can be seated, either on the floor as I am right now, or if that's not comfortable, then just on a chair, nice and comfortable, and that's the most essential part, being comfortable. So if you are seated on the floor like me, have your legs just nicely crossed just like this, and then your arms and hands just gently laying on the side just like that. Your back nice and straight, and just loosen up any muscles that you may notice any tension on. So just giving your shoulders a little roll, your hands and fingers a little wiggle, and just being present, being mindful. So mindfulness is about letting go of any distractive thoughts that may come about and really just enjoying that present moment. So letting go of any thoughts of yesterday, last week, the last hour. Letting go of any thoughts about later on, tomorrow, next week. Any distracting thoughts that come along. It's absolutely normal to have that there, but just observe. Don't give it any emotion or attention, and let them go. Just focusing back on just being present, being mindful. So right now, we're going to take some nice deep breaths just to ground ourselves, feel supported and centered. So remembering our nice deep belly breath, so imagine there's a nice balloon in your stomach, really inflating that balloon as your breath goes in, holding it for a couple of seconds and then letting go. So let's do that together. So 3, 2, 1, take a deep breath in, hold it, let go. Once again, take a deep breath in, hold it, let go. Final time, breath in, hold it, let go. Good. So mindful senses is just about being present where you are, but really elevating all the senses and using them to experience this moment before you. So using your sight, your sound, your feel and touch, your sense of smell and your taste. So just taking a moment just to really just be present where you are right now, and taking a moment to have a look around you. And let's really elevate our first sense, which is going to be the sense of sight. So looking around, what can you see? What objects can you see? What structures can you see? What shapes can you see? What colours? What shades? What tones? Take a look above you. Take a look around you. Take a look down. And again, if any distractive thoughts come in, they're absolutely normal. Just observe, give it no emotional attention, focus back on what you can see. Really look at the detail on everything you're seeing and observing around you. Take it all in. Any patterns, lines, different colours. And just do that for a minute. Perfect. Now, let's see what we can hear. What sounds can we hear, shall I say? Let's take a moment just to really observe around you, but now listen. Listen to the sounds around you, any tones, anything going on outside that's vibrating inside, any background noise that we would normally ignore. Maybe close your eyes just to really heighten the sound. What can you hear now? Are you noticing that sound even more now that your eyes are closed? Can you hear your breath? What else can you hear? And take a moment just to really listen. Listen around you, above you, below you. And then let's move on to the next one. What can you feel? Just by being seated, what can you feel? Can you feel your clothes that you're wearing on your skin? Can you feel your fingers resting maybe on your lap? Can you feel the floor supporting you? Can you feel maybe the air in your face? Can you feel the hair around you? Or if you're wearing a watch or glasses, do you notice that now? And if there's something around you to feel and touch, how does that feel? Is it smooth? Is it rough? What's the texture like? Maybe the clothes, how do they feel? Maybe your fingers, are they smooth, rough? What do you notice? How do they feel? Take a moment just to really notice that sense of feel and touch. Maybe close your eyes again and touch things around you. Close your eyes, just notice what you feel now. How are you feeling in your body? How are you feeling in your mind? And again, if your thoughts start becoming distractive, that's okay. Observe, let it go. Focus back on just being now. And then the next one. What aromas can you smell? If you're at home, is the scent of your home? Have you lit a candle? Are you near the kitchen? Are you outside? What smells do you notice? Often we can struggle with that sense of smell. So if you do, you can just light a candle before this exercise and just have something to actually smell, just to help you initially. So again, maybe close your eyes, take a breath in, and see what you can smell. What aromas can you smell? And then what can you taste? So again, this could be a little bit tricky. You may have eaten something, you may have drank something. Can you still taste it? Maybe close your eyes once more. What can you taste in your mouth right now? Can you feel your tongue, your teeth? Just take a moment to explore what you can taste. And then just take a moment again just to be present on what you can see around you, what you can hear, what you can feel and touch, what you can smell and taste. Just being present, taking that time out to be mindful in the moment, not worrying about yesterday, not worrying about tomorrow, just enjoying now. And this is really important, and you can do this anywhere. You can take time out, like I have today, to be mindful and just take that moment of peace and being present. But you can also be mindful when you're doing lots of different activities. And this is why I've got some little bits and props here to show you how you can be mindful. If you're on the go and you're having an apple or a snack or a meal, you can be mindful for a moment. Often when we're eating something, we can still be thinking lots of different things in our mind. But let's take a moment to stop. What can we see on this apple? Look at the different colours, the marks, the textures. Let's feel how rough or smooth it is. How big or small it is. Does it fit in one hand? How does it feel looking at the stalk? Where do you think this apple came from? Which country? How much love was given in growing this apple to getting it to where it is right now? The transportation, for it to end up in the shop, for it to end up in front of me right now. Just being really mindful. And then when you eat it, or when you bring it a little bit closer, can you smell it? When you eventually cut it or bite into it, does the smell change? Or when you bite it, what does it sound like? What does it feel like when you taste it in your mouth? What does it feel like in your body as it goes down into your stomach? So every meal that you have, any snack, any drink, just take a time out and just be mindful for a minute, just to really appreciate what you're having. Often we eat a meal and we're distracted and we finish the meal and we don't realise because we're thinking about the next thing, the next to-do list. So let's be really mindful when we're eating. You can be mindful when you're brushing your hair, brushing your teeth. So when you're holding the object, what does that feel like? When you brush your hair, how does it feel on your hair, on the brush? What are the sounds when you actually brush your hair? Can you hear it? Now you can't taste it, but you may be able to smell something. The shampoos, the hair that you've got, how does that smell? The conditioner maybe. So take a moment whenever you're being mindful of a task, whether you're going for a shower, brushing your teeth, brushing your hair, putting your shoes on, whatever you're doing, you can be mindful with the objects. Now a lot of times we have something in front of us, so maybe a pen or paper or a keypad, the computer, a phone, but we can again be mindful of those activities as well. So when you've got a paper or one of those gadgets in front of you, really notice the colours, the shape, the texture, the colours. Notice what you're holding. If it's a pen, how does that feel? When you're writing, look at the colours on there. Is it smooth? Is it quick? How does it feel? So as much of the senses that you can use, really use them, really experience things with your senses. Everything we view around us in the world is through our five senses, but often we take them for granted. So let's practice being mindful in whatever activity you're doing, whether it's taking time out, whether you're on the go, whether you're eating something, whatever it is that you're doing, just stop. Be mindful, bring all your thoughts to that present moment and just really enjoy it for what it is. I would love for you to share your thoughts on mindful moments and senses, and I wish you a wonderful day.